Hi, I'm Quinn Nguyen at Intercom's Oil and Gas Conference in Denver, Colorado. Joining me now is Dick Miles, Chief Executive Officer of Geokinetics. Hi, Dick.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great, thanks. Now, Geokinetics is engaged in seismic projects all over the world, both on and offshore. What's your take on where the seismic industry is heading?
Okay, well that's a good question because there's been a lot of change in the last 12 to 18 months. We're seeing a huge increase in interest in the shale plays in the US, and that brings with it a challenge because we've had to increase the number of channels on our crews. 3 years ago we were working hard with 6,000 channels, but now you need longer offset and wide azimuth to properly map out the shale plays, so we're now up to 12 to 15,000 channels on a crew. So just in the US there's been a huge change. Internationally in the last 12 months there's been talk of a lot of business, but the business hasn't materialized, and finally now we're starting to see the business materialize. So we've been mobilizing crews in a lot of different countries over the past couple of months.
And having said that, with so many operations in so many parts of the world, what is your core strength and competitive advantage?
Okay, well our real core strength internationally are our people and the fact that they have the expertise and knowledge to work in those countries. We have particular strengths in Latin America, where it's mountainous jungle regions. To give you an example, we've just completed a job in Bolivia that had 1,450 people on it, which included 300 medics, 95 mountaineers, 5 helicopters, and we were at the mouth where the Amazon River starts, and we had literally 1,400 people in a camp for 2 years, so we had the biggest village in the area.
Now, you recently announced $165 million in new project work. Where are these projects located, and when will the activity on these projects begin?
They're located in all of the areas that we're now focusing on, which is Brazil, Mexico, Australia, and in the US. Those are the 4 areas. Some of that work is getting ready to start right now, and some of it is extensions to existing work that we won't get to till the middle of next year.
And what factors will continue to drive growth at Geokinetics for the remainder of 2011?
Well, really, we've got a fully booked up order book, so all we need to do now in 2011 is produce what we've been doing, so it's a matter of execution. So nearly all of our focus, in fact all of our focus, is on making sure the equipment's in the right place, the people are in the right place, and we've done that over the last 2 months. So at this point in time we're really sitting in place, and all we need to do, our guys just need to get out there and generate what they do every day. So I'm very excited about the second half of 2011.
Is there anything else you wanted to add?
2012 is already beginning to look good. We've got 5 crews planned to go to Canada, which is a busy season for us in the first quarter. 4 of those 5 crews are already fully booked. The amount of bids we're getting in our shallow water ocean bottom cable market is also increasing to where we're looking if we need to add more equipment and more crews, because there's people wanting work to start in January of 2012, and we're saying our availability isn't until third quarter of 2012. So we're looking at that, and we'll probably add some capacity there. But other than that, the workload that we've got, when we purchased PGS Onshore in February of 2010, they brought a lot of equipment, so we've got a lot of equipment. We have all the equipment we need to do the backlog that we have, so these will be new opportunities above that.
Well, Dick, it's been a pleasure having you here, and we thank you for your time.
Well, thank you.
I'm Quinn Nguyen for oilandgas360.com.